Some Mike Mayock sound was circulating late yesterday, early today, about the upcoming draft and what Jon Gruden told him not to do. Mike, hit it.
John keeps telling me, don't mess it up, dude. You know, I took a lot of slings to get you 3 first-round picks. A, I don't feel any pressure about it. B, I love it and embrace it because it's going to give us an opportunity to continue to try to turn the corner here and become a good football team. And I think what it really gives us is flexibility, and that's what I love about it. The way I look at this thing from a how do people perceive me perspective is a lot of people doubted that anybody should come out of the media and go be a GM for any team. I know that. I get that. But at the end of the day, here's the deal. If we win, everything will be fine. And if we lose, I'll get fired. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Mayock is so good.
I mean, that's Mike in a nutshell. If you think he's putting on any sort of airs or he's trying to sound like a tough guy.
Do you find it a little ironic, though?
That's
that
absolutely Mike.
Gruden's telling him not to mess it up when Gruden has the final say, really?
I'm sure, Gruden has the final say, but Mike is going to have a significant. I mean, let's put it this way: they're not bringing Mike in for his knowledge on how to move up and down draft boards. This will be his first time doing that. I mean, he knows what teams do, and he understands the mechanisms for it. But he's never done that. What he's done expertly, to the point where he was obviously, I'm very partial, the #1 talent evaluator in the draft television community. He is an evaluator of first variety. So he's going to rely on that, but it's going to be ultimately, obviously, Jon Gruden's
That's what I mean. If Gruden says, hey, look, I'm done with Derek Carr.
That's just Mike's way of, and I'm sure Gruden, if he did say that, said it in a much more profane manner, and that Mike cleaned up for broadcast, because that's what he does. But it gives you flexibility. Mike is excited. He's able to move up and down whatever he wants to do. He's got 3 first-round draft picks, which also, if it's your job to stock the cupboard, he's going to have the ability to do that. And that's why I think, again, Gruden kicked the tires on all these quarterbacks not to draft one.
Just to get info, right?
To get information. He wants to see what's under the hood. What if one of these kids, what if Haskins winds up a Bronco? They're taking out. They're going to be defending him twice a year for maybe a decade if it all works out for the kid. So again, and also just in case one does fall into their laps, maybe they would take him, or they're letting people think, call us up if you want one of these guys.
Are the Raiders one of the teams you're most interested in to see what they do on Thursday night?
I'm giving you 2 words about the Oakland Raiders for weeks: hard knocks.
Oh, I think we've been saying it since the AB trade.
Am I interested in them? Of course. They're the Oakland Raiders. They're Jon Gruden. They're Mayock now as a general manager. One of the most, I mean, if you told somebody.
And they have those 3 picks.
If you put a list of names of the general managers of all 32 teams on a piece of paper and handed it to just a casual NFL fan, the name that would be most recognizable maybe on it is Mike Mayock. The guy's been at front and center of our draft coverage in the NFL Network for a decade and a half. So just even that alone, all of it, they've got 3 first-round picks. They can control the draft, to use a phrase that I've heard Mike use many times. It is exciting. I can't wait to see it. And also know that this is exactly what I'm sure he dreamt of doing when he was doing commercial real estate before Steve Sabol said, why don't you come in here and start talking for NFL Films.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.